Now, your classic scrape, James, this week.
Assembly ones, because when I was in year 7, we got to do, each form group got to do an assembly.
Yeah.
Put it on for the rest of the year. And the week before my form group did it, Mr. Martin's class did Shooting Stars as like a Shooting Stars thing, and it was hilarious. It was really funny.
So what, they played the parts of Shooting Stars?
Yeah, they just did a Shooting Stars style thing. Danny Andrews and Craig Buechner were Vic and Bob. They nailed it. Really, really good. Yeah. They even had a joke, a risky joke in it.
Oh, what was the risky joke?
Can't
you say it?
I don't know if you can say. You probably can say. You can say pubes on air, can't you? Yeah.
It's too late now, James. We've been taken off air.
Just
pube gate.
XFM's been shut down. I can't believe this.
It's like Andrew Sachs.
I'm going to make an apology for saying pubes on the radio.
Comedian Acaster was seen leaving his home with I
did a joke about
no
pubes.
comment to the press about the pube gates incident.
But yeah, there's a pube joke about one of the teachers as well.
Oh!
One of the teachers' pubes.
Whoa.
But they made it. They made the joke.
It was a tough thing to follow then.
So, you'd think... See, now, as an adult, I would think, oh no, I've got to follow that really good thing. That's really hard. As an 11-year-old, I was like, this is going to be so much fun.
Oh no.
Because they were great, so now we're going to be great.
Oh,
this
God.
Is brilliant. I can't wait to do assembly next week.
Oh no.
Because assembly looks like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And so, because we'd seen them do a telly thing, our form group were instantly like, we want to do a telly show.
Yeah.
And Miss Hearn, our teacher, was like, well, what show do you want to do? And no one could agree. So eventually, she said, this is what you're going to do. One of you is going to be sitting in front of a television, channel flicking. And each time you flick onto a different channel, a different group perform a bit from that TV show. So it's going to work like that.
Not a bad idea.
So my group put together, and for any regular listeners to the show, it was the same group of people I did La 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 Humpty with. Listen to the podcast, you've got to put that in context.
La 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 Humpty.
Yeah, so our group were given...
do you want to just sing us one verse of La La La?
La 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 Humpty.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Get the impression, La La Bumba, but Humpty Dumpty. We were given EastEnders.
Yeah.
To this day, I've never watched an episode of EastEnders, and I was very much the most motivated one in my group, so I had to write the whole thing, having not seen EastEnders. And as you can tell by my path in life, very much favour the comedy in life.
So you thought, this is my chance to shine, show my skills.
I thought I can be really funny. I can be Danny Andrews and Craig Buechner in one.
Oh, no.
And I can be like the funniest kid ever. So my other team, they all knew what, the characters in EastEnders, and they said at the minute there's a storyline with Ian Beale where he is an eco warrior. He's really like, he's becoming like really green and stuff. I was like, great. Don't need to say any more.
Leave it with me.
What are the other characters in it? There's the Mitchells, isn't there? We'll have them in. They're the only ones I'd heard of, so we'll have them in it. So what we then performed in front of the class. So the whole year was in, and also this is year 7 where I'm still kind of like basically
still getting your act together. You're sort of you haven't found who you are as a comedian yet, but you're sort of working on it. Yeah. I know what you mean.
But I'm establishing myself in the school year as well. I'm trying to not be bullied for the rest of my secondary school life.
Yeah. So this is where it all started.
Yeah.
This is where the rot set in.
So this is where it started the downward spiral. Because our sketch was basically the Mitchell brothers are walking along.
Yeah.
And one of them drops Mars bar wrapper on the floor. Then I come out wearing a coat. I've got a big coat on. And I go, you two, pick that up. And they go, no. I go, I said pick it up. They go, what are you going to do about it? I went, what am I going to do about it? I went, yeah, what are you going to do about it? I said, nothing. But I tell you who will. And then I ran off stage. And then I ran back on, and I'd got my coat, I'd taken my arms out the sleeves and done the popper up so it was like a cape.
Yeah, classic.
And then went, Eco Man will.
Wow.
I put my hands on my hips. I went, you messed with Eco Man and his sidekick, the bin bag. And then Joe Devlin, who was my friend, was wearing a bin bag.
I thought people would have guessed this was EastEnders.
I know what people were meant to think. The class were watching it in silence. The whole year were just silent watching this.
At which point did you think I've misjudged this?
As soon as I said Eco Man, I put my hands
When
on my
you
head.
said Eco Man, that's when it should have gone. Doof, doof.
Natural cliffhanger. And also, I was not good at editing at that point, so this sketch went on for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Take it.
It was loads of me.
no.
We ended up having like a comedy fight. Where I would like fake punch them and then they would go flying, and then one of them would come back, and I kept on every time I punched them I went Eco Man. I would just say Eco Man every time, and then the bin bag was just running round making little like Pingu type sounds all the time.
So what happened? How did it end?
At the end, the person had to just channel flick. So, like, when I won, and they were.
You think you pressed the button?
Well, the Mitchells were on a pile in the floor, and I put my foot up on them, and then my hands on my hips again, and was like that, with my coat just like hanging down, just a silence, just the whole year, just staring at me.
Oh my word!
And then,
So afterwards, did anyone feed back?
Yep, I'd be walking around school, and kids would go past and either call me Eco Man or my alter ego Ian Beale.
You're just trying to get a job as a screenwriter, aren't you?
Yes,
that's what you're doing here.
Yep. Well, the actual plays Ian Beale hasn't done much else besides Eastenders. I think he might be interested in with the Eco Man spin-off.
He'll be presenting the next episode of Never Mind the Buzzcocks.
Be there with his coat round his neck.
I used to do stand-up as a kid, at primary school when I lived in London. I used to do stand-up on my own, and to quite a lot of people, probably bigger audiences than I get now, and in the playground, and I'd do it, and it was loads of fun.
Did you have to give away tickets on your radio?
No, not back then. But loads of basically all the girls in the school would watch this. They would sit and want to watch me, and it was like my favourite thing to do. And then I moved to Brighton, and I tried to do it again. I just got beaten up.
And rightly so. Thank you very much, guys. I mean, what a bleak existence. But who'd have thought one day that you would be Facebook friends with Wigfield, eh, James?
I had. If Sean had gone to my school, he would have got beaten up for littering. And we know who by.